Hi, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Collins. I'm real glad that you're here. I'm Miss Munoz. I want to start this meeting by letting you know that Collins always participates and is always eager to learn more than what he already knows. Thank you so much again for meeting with me today. Today we'll be discussing Collins' student profile and literacy intervention data. According to Collins' profile, he is still under the 50 percentile ranking in vocabulary knowledge. That's where our concern comes from. Collins has shown increase in some weeks and other weeks a slight decrease. He's between the 25 and 30 percentile ranking. We want to have him at least at 50. As Collins teacher, I have collaborated with other team members, other professionals to discuss and analyze Collins' literacy skills in vocabulary knowledge. Together, we came up with a few age appropriate goals and strategies that will effectively support Collins in vocabulary knowledge. Um, the goals are to design a more individualized level of support that pinpoints Collins' instructional needs. So, after studying Collins' profile, our recommendations for instructional next steps would be to change the intervention to see if Collins' scores will increase and not decrease anymore. We have to look at what factors, that were in effect when his score from a 30 decreased to a 25, because his higher score was a 30, but then in some weeks he would decrease to a 25 score. Together as a team, we will be utilizing simplified vocabulary and use a vocabulary checklist to track data results. For his individual goal, we think that the student will use context clues to infer the meaning of unfamiliar words. To progress his monitoring, we will use a short response vocabulary quiz and record the results together. That way he can see, you know, what he still needs work on or what vocabulary he already knows. So the intervention strategy, the teacher will use grade level passages with simplified vocabulary to read with the student. Okay, so the passages would be simplified and the vocabulary as well. Eventually, if we see progress, we'll go ahead and use uh, more advanced as we go and we see improvement. So I have collaborated with Miss Parker, because she's a special education teacher, and she will be responsible for taking out Collins from the general classroom to work with him individually and provide additional support in vocabulary knowledge. This will help him um, with his vocabulary knowledge, because he would be alone and he would have all the attention of the special education teacher. So at home, I advise you can support Collins and the intervention process by using, you can use flashcards so that Collins can name the pictures and at the same time learn more vocabulary. Another way you can help Collins is by providing an educational app called WordUp. It's a vocabulary builder so that Collins can utilize at home as well. So for the community resources, I came up with that visiting your local library and checking out appropriate books for Collins is a great way to utilize your community resources. Public libraries are always good, so he can check out books and you can help him with his reading, with his vocabulary comprehension as well. Also, the community often has trainings for parents, so that would be great to so you can learn more about different strategies that you can use with Collins at home as well. Okay, so in the classroom, Collins will receive prizes that represent what mostly interests him to celebrate his success in class. And as a family, you can also celebrate his success at home so he can, stay encouraged and keep focused. So I will be communicating any changes or updates every 2 weeks with you or as needed. You can always call me or send me messages as well on any questions or concerns that you might have about Collins. Do you have any questions or concerns at this time? Mm. Thank you again for meeting with me. And I know that with your support as Collins family, we will see improvement in his literacy learning soon. Thank you.